So, when will you take countermeasure against these deranking behaviors on PC? The derank squads are actually a blessing for anyone who doesn't have fused relics and perfect meta comps. They're basically a free uranium, so I don't see your problem with it. If deranking wasn't possible, then the CW would be even more of a sweat fest, with even less people maxing their weekly uranium, which would increase Uran prizes even more. Problem with this is the reason why people derank. On the one hand, it's for getting easier clans, but much more important now than, in the past few years, is Qui time. I play in a top 10 clan, and if you don't derank on Monday, Tuesday, you will have 10 to 20-minute queue times against the same 3 clans over and over again. No, the problem is you, not everyone else. Just like every other multiplayer game in existence, the top ranks will have queue times and play a lot of the same people. Yeah, you're right, I'm the problem. I should just put everything in my life aside so I can always play CW with 20 mins, Qui instead of farming on a lower league, so I also save some time for other things. Then clan wars? You're right. The world revolves around you. And your time. Yes. My world revolves around me. So I try to have the time to do things I like, and waiting in queue for a new match against EQ's inst one of them. Great, now find one other hobby in your life, besides Crossout, to kill the 20 minutes between games. Make sure to have toilet paper near for any outburst in tears you may have along that long journey. Don't worry, I have enough hobbies already besides Crossout or other games. Luckily, I have the time to do those things because I only need to play 2 or 3 sessions each week. Tissues are a thing. Your picture is edited. You should be the one banned here. And what Nazis have to do about it? That's just his build for losing battles instantly. What are the queue times like at their rank time zone? Even at bronze on NA, wait times can get up to 10 minutes or more sometimes. EU wait 10 to 20 seconds average in bronze, such as silver. Sometimes more or less, of course. A good laugh, and then an easy win. I don't see any issue here. One of these is not like the others. For anyone who does not know what deranking means, almost all of PC clans which are in top 60 have derankers, who intentionally lose in CW in order to lower the rating of clans for easier battles. As a return, those derankers receive urans by clan position at the end of the week, and the entire scheme is called deranking. This behavior has been existed for very long, ruins greatly gameplay experience because CW in the beginning of the week is just a win trading festival, potentially harm your monetization, yet any countermeasure or CW system change has not been taken. How are the derankers getting uranium if the clan's losing rank? We have a team with players that aren't very good that run CW, the same as we do. We win enough to keep us in gold until we need to go for placement on Saturday. They just push up the clan rank in the end of the week. End of week uranium. Anyone in a clan above top 60 who has played 10 or more games, played, not won, will get a bonus batch of Ure. It is not because of easier battles. In top 15, you wait for 4 to 5 minutes for a match, and you play against a handful clans. We used to do it when in top 20, before current meta. We usually had meme builds for first round, boosters and fast stuff. For second, we had Avalanche Gas Gen Harpy Suicide build. But what EQWS is doing here is beyond embarrassing. This kind of broken matchmaking that allows this always happens when there isn't enough players. Even in much larger games, it happens whenever it is a forced arranged team. Having a solo queue for clan wars would make it much harder to do win trading. Another problem is the 1-week seasons, which is ridiculously short, and requires binge playing to get to the top. Very unhealthy for both the player and the game, because it creates the win trading and re-ranking behaviors as the optimal solution simply because of time. Also, super odd that 4 really high skill players are all it takes to get to the top. But every other player in the 20-man team could be bad, or not have a high enough PS build to compete. Meaning to get uranium, they literally could not win in the first place, LOL. I think I know what these people feel. But if they are doing it on purpose, because they have a better chance of getting uranium, then it's nasty. It's better for them to use these metas if they're going to do it like that. Leftmost one is violating game rules. You can report them. Whole clan is a Nazi clan because they didn't instantly remove the Nazi. You must be fun at parties. You must be fun in Reddit threads. He is LOL. I didn't call the whole clan a Nazi clan, did I? I said they're violating the game rules. If there's a Nazi at the table and 10 other people sitting there talking to him, you got a table with 11 Nazis. If a kid is playing with something he doesn't really understand, he should be educated, but not accused of being a Nazi at once. Exactly this sort of radical thinking is not right. It comes from the phrase, if 10 people are in a room and one person is a Nazi, if the other 9 people are okay with that, then you have 10 Nazis, which is patiently absurd. It's very easy to fix. This 10 battles need to be won, battles. They could still do this, but no profit. People do this for profit. Or just remove uranium for place and just make uranium only by winning CWs with boosted limit per league. They removed the safe Bronze League for new committed players who do not have a meta build. They don't touch cheaters and Nazis because they are them too. The fuck are those CAR anyway? They let enemies get 40 score, to not deny your run as that is bannable, then die, basically. I mean, as much as I agree, these need to be punished. Straight up ban for the swastika build. If that particular map ping spammer doesn't get banned after all these years, I doubt these Derankers will. He has been reported many times. I have done it personally twice with screenshot directly to a moderator's Discord. I'm almost sure one of the mods claims they have no right to hand out account bans. Only admins, mostly devs themselves, have the rights to account ban. Yes, but it's in the correct chain. Did you really have to edit the very rule-abiding and totally legitimate build to the left with all these other Derankers? Well, that certainly is creative, bahahaha. Why is there a different background for BB? D. This whole team confuses me. And then the devs are surprised why no one wants to play CWs. Crossout as ranked? The fuck?